Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the OTC market in general. And there's been some concern going around online talking about some of these stocks that we own, talking about should we sell them or they're not going to be available to trade anymore, things like that. So I just kind of wanted to provide some clarification on some of the things going around. This is actually kind of a follow-up video to a couple of other previous videos I've talked about on the channel. We're just going to show you exactly what Caveat Emptor is. A Caveat Emptor policy. That's one thing that I got from TD Ameritrade a few months back. I made a video on it, and we went through a whole list on TD Ameritrade that are going to be listed on the Caveat Emptor list as of May, which is already passed. So there's some that's already in effect, and we kind of went through the list to make sure that any of our stocks weren't on it, and they weren't. But I'm going to provide that list in the link in the description below, so you can check to see if you own any stocks that potentially have that mark on it. And basically what that's telling you is you can still own it, you can sell it on TD Ameritrade, but you just can't purchase it off of that particular brokerage firm anymore. So what we're going to show you here on this website, which is otcmarkets.com, this is also linked in the description below. I'm going to show you how to actually go and check to make sure that your stock that you're about to invest in on the OTC market is not listed on the Caveat Emptor policy list. Okay, and this is a good way to check to see, kind of like help manage your risk level on a stock that you're about to invest in. And because any of these OTC market stocks, a lot of them are risky, a lot are higher risk type things. So basically, if a company is not acting in good faith, if they're not current with all their filings, things of that nature, if they're being misleading to the public, if they're not providing public knowledge on things they're supposed to, they can get, basically, I'm going to call the mark of death on it. So we're going to show you what that means. We're going to show you how to research that. We're going to research our stocks that we currently own in my portfolio, and those of you who follow along for those particular stocks, we're going to check on those as well. So it says OTC market group designates certain securities as Caveat Emptor and places a skull and crossbone icon next to the stock symbol to inform investors that there may be reason to exercise additional care and perform thorough due diligence before making any investment decision in that security. So basically to protect the investors from getting scammed, in other words, to be honest with you. Says the Caveat Emptor designation may be assigned when OTC markets become aware of one or more of the following: promotion, the security in the subject of a stock promotion that may be misleading or manipulative. Promotional activities may include news releases, spam, email, or newsletters, whether they are published by the issuer or a third party. Investigation of fraud or other criminal activities. There is an investigation or other indication of fraudulent or other criminal activities involving the company, its securities, or its insiders. Suspension or halt, a regulatory authority or an exchange that has halted or suspended trading for public interest or concerns undisclosed corporate actions. The security or company is subject of the corporate actions such as reverse merger, stock split, or name change without adequate current information being publicly available. Other public interest concern, OTC market groups may be determined that there is a public interest concern regarding the security. Such concerns may include, but are not limited to, promotion, spam, or disruptive corporate actions, even when adequate current information is available. So you can get a mark on the stock of a Caveat Emptor mark, but you can get it removed. So it says, when does it get removed? Facts and circumstances may differ. However, generally OTC markets group will remove the Caveat Emptor designation once the company meets the qualifications for pink current information and has been verified the information on its company profile on otcmarkets.com and demonstrates that there is no longer a public interest concern. The Caveat Emptor designation is typically not removed within the first 30 days. During the time it's labeled Caveat Emptor, any stock that is not in pink current information will also have its quotes blocked on otcmarkets.com. Okay, so basically, guys, this is used again to protect investors from being scammed by some of these companies, because like I said, the OTC market generally is more risky. So you have to be very, very careful and do a lot of research on the companies that you are about to purchase, okay, about to invest in. All right, so we're going to look at the caveat emptor list. This is what it looks like, and this was sent out months ago, and this is going to be linked in the description below. And it says the current list of caveat emptor restricted securities is below as of April 12th. Okay, I think I said May, but it's actually April, as of April the 12th. So you can go through all of these and just check if you have any OTC markets. They're in alphabetical order. You can go and look and see that ticker symbol to see if yours is on it, okay? And the way that you know if it's on it or not, see if you, let's say I just click this one, Able Energy. If I go type in the ticker symbol ABLE, it's going to have that skull or crossbone that we talked about whenever we were talking about what a caveat emptor listing was. Okay, so we're going to check on our other stocks that we currently own. First one we're going to go over is HEMP Inc., ticker symbol HEMP. Does not have a crossbone, that it does have a stop sign on it, which does make it a little bit more risky. So this is a riskier play, guys, to be honest. I'm not throwing the life savings into it. I'm throwing a little bit at a time, and this is a very, very high risk, high reward type play for me longer term. I'm talking 3 to 5 years down the road. I'm not looking at it shooting up to what I want it to, tomorrow, but you never know. I mean, it's got a lot of good things going on, and as of now, they are current with their filings, so it may just be kind of on the back end that they haven't updated their information as far as what they told me. I did contact the company. I had a phone call with a guy from HEMP Inc., and he said that they are working on, and this was as about a month and a half ago, making sure that everything is up to date and current. So again, a little bit more riskier company, but they are working on getting everything kind of up to date on that. And they release a lot of information to the public. So I'm not worried about them not releasing anything to the public. They're constantly releasing things to the public. One thing I don't like about this stock is they don't do any type of conference calls and things like that. Wish they would, but that way you can have some Q&A and stuff with that company and with those people that are managing the company. But they do release a lot of information. Sometimes it's not even anything about the company. They just keep you up to date about the market as far as the industry, as in regarding to hemp and things like that. So next one up, guys, we're going to go over is EEENF, that's 88 Energy, and this was pink current information, so it is current on its information on the pink sheets. Next up we'll go over is IQST, ticker symbol IQST. This is the OTC QB market. You see verified profile as of April 2021. Penny stock exempt, transfer agent verified, independent directors. Not worried about this one at all, guys, because they are actually working on getting uplisted to the NASDAQ, and they are taking the proper steps to do so. They are on target this year to hit or exceed their $60.5 million revenue numbers for 2021. So I'm not worried about this one at all. Last one up is Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG, and it's on the OTC QX market. Also, as of August, it's verified profile, penny stock exempt, transfer agent verified, independent directors. This one here, we know that has just been bleeding out for the better half of a year, for those of you who have been following me for that time, and we just been kind of constantly watching it go down and down and down, just waiting it out, waiting for it to correct itself. Once we do get some type of positive news or updates, that's all we're waiting on from that to hopefully make it correct itself. So yes, I'm down in that one as well. But one thing I can tell you about being down, I'll give you an example of Golden Nugget Online Gaming. I was in it before I did the reverse merger to Golden Nugget Online Gaming. I bought it, very low at about the $13 mark, sold it at about the $20 mark whenever it initially spiked up. And then once the merger happened and switched over to ZNOG, I bought back into it again, and it just basically started bleeding out, fell and fell and fell and fell. Excuse me. And then I just knew this was a longer term investment. I have a high conviction rate. I've done a lot of research in the stock. I knew about the revenue numbers and the growth potential. So I stayed down for months, and then all of a sudden it gets bought out by DraftKings. Now we're back up to almost $22 a share. and I think that it's probably going to hit $30 before the year end, before the merger actually takes place. So I can make a decision as far as what I want to do. I can sell that stock at the $30 mark and take a lot more profits off the table, or I can just hold it for the longer term, because I think DraftKings is going to go a lot higher as well from its current price point. So just to kind of put those things into perspective. So this is going to be linked in the description below, the OTCmarkets.com, as well as the Caveat Emptor list as of April 12th, 2021. So I just kind of wanted to provide some insight and some information on the OTC markets and what that means as far as being on the Caveat Emptor list. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up button if you found value in today's video. And if you enjoy our content, of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.